Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all, so the message today is about thoughts are seeds. So nurture only that which you want to take root in your life, that which you desire, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, and I know I'm not the first person to say that thoughts are seeds, but man, it hit very strong today about noticing the thoughts that come in your head and maybe bringing a consciousness. Notice how it makes you feel and immediately choosing, is this something I would want to take root into my life or not? And so as I was calling in, guides, I always call in guides and stuff before I start a reading. I received a little message like that about somebody doing something that I wouldn't want. And it's like, wow, I really wouldn't want to energize that. And immediately something shifted in me in recognizing that's not something I would want to energize. And then so then we've got some cards, of course. We've got the Learner, the Child of Crystals. This would be the Page of Swords. I like that this is called the Learner. And along with the Learner, we've also got this Seven of Wands, which they call Courage, and also this Three of Wands, which they call Compassion. I wouldn't always, especially I wouldn't normally call this one Compassion. It's more about your ships coming in and whatever. But I really like the way they labeled these. And I think there's a reason why I was called to use this deck today because of these labels they put on there. I think it's very much that sort of thing. If you do get some sort of I don't know, seed thought, and it doesn't mean that you didn't catch the vibe of maybe an intention that somebody holds. And I think that's where we have compassion and courage coming in. That even if somebody, say you're a songwriter and somebody steals your songs, of course, nobody would want to experience that. But if you get the inkling that that's going to happen and there's really nothing you can do about it, just release it and attune your vibrational frequency to, I want the best success for them, and I also want the best success for me. And there's something about shifting your vibrational frequency into they have no power over me. And ultimately, if they steal your songs, write new songs, Hopefully it wouldn't be anything that extreme, but it was that sort of thing, which was like, I'm not energizing that thought, And it's funny because then as I was like meditating on what was coming through, opening to that, I was told to plug myself a little bit. So I do a little show. I usually put the full episodes on YouTube and on Spotify. It's called Tune Your String. Of course, I sing it, Tune Your String. And my co-host is the shop manager here at Instant Karma. And so always, got to do a little commercial for myself. If you would like a palm tarot or astrology reading with me, come on into Instant Karma in downtown Asheville, North Carolina. But also you can just hit me up either on whatever social media platform or airyfairytarot@gmail.com. But that wasn't the point. I just had to throw that in. But Murph is the shop manager here, and we do a little show. Sometimes like the last time I did psychedelics and I just went for a walk in the woods. But the reason I bring that whole thing up is the show is called Tune Your String. And while we're not always focused on that, the intention of Tune Your String is really about attuning yourself to the vibrational frequency of that which you would most choose to energize. And that's why I'm going on and on, really about energizing those seeds that you want to plant, recognizing that thoughts are seeds. And just because a seed gets planted, whether you receive an actual intention vibrational frequency from somebody else, or whether it's parasitic entities in the air or vibrational, frequency control, whatever the fuck it is, or it's your own trauma, trying to replay past experiences for resolution. When you catch those thoughts, don't energize it. And I feel like I always want to tell people to journal, and that's where we come in with the Learner. It does feel like the more you find compassion, say someone close to you did do the unthinkable, and that's the seed thought that comes into your head. It's like, have compassion for yourself for receiving the energy, have compassion for them, because you know, what kind of a horrible experience is someone having to do something shitty? You know what I mean? Really, where are they in lack? And then it's the courage to move on. It's the courage to energize what you truly want. I always want to talk about Esther Hicks and Abraham, and they talk about pivoting. So when you feel yourself moving into a vibrational frequency of what is, as they call it, a downturn, what is not wanted, then identify what the thought is, because there's a truth of what you do want right within there. You know, you want the opposite of whatever that is. So it's like attune yourself into the frequency of what would be the best case scenario. And so, you know, whatever that is. So we've got the learner. So it just feels like maybe there's a lot of opportunities coming towards you. And if there is a person or a situation in your life that you are feeling not the best of intentions, I mean, definitely walk away from anybody that would do you any harm, and, you know, release them from your life. But if you're not sure, you know, just play with the energy, attune yourself, see if you can create such an attunement within yourself that they also readjust and realign themselves to the highest vibrational, and maybe it's the highest outcome. You never know what you can manifest. We are magical fucking beings. And so then we've got the Woman of Crystals, which is the Queen of Swords. I love that they call her guardian. It feels like being a guardian of your thoughts. You've also got the Ace of Crystals. And so I really like this for clarity. It's called Brilliance. I like that they use crystals instead of swords in this deck, because not only is it communication and truth, but with the crystals, it's like a heightened clarity. And so with this Queen and this Ace of Crystals, it's really about having clarity about what is most aligned to your truth and allowing only that. And then we end with the High Priestess. And that's just the icing on the cake, isn't it? It really is about receiving these and finding your ability again to pivot. Really, it's like a transmutation, an alchemy, if you will, an alchemy of the vibrational frequency, and seeing that you are the magician. You can take whatever energy comes your way and you can reattune the frequency to that. Tune your string, no, and really align into that, and you can refine your channel even into only receiving those thoughts and those communications and those flows of information, streams of consciousness that really are attuned to your highest vibrational frequency. And as you allow yourself to be that tuner, as you allow yourself to be that instrument which realigns the frequency, see the effect that you have on the world. All right, y'all, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Peace and love until next time.